you find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
I know.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Skip ads. Pay an extra gold for it.
Yes. The fog is clearing.
Ooh.
I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar.
Ooh.
A young boy who once was brave,
What the?
but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I know it's a fortune-telling machine. Ooh, that gave me chills. I know it's a fortune-telling machine, and they're not supposed to be correct. But he has been eerily accurate, and considering the nature of this world and the fact that this house is always shifting, I take him at his word here. And I never even thought about the possibility that someone's been, like, sneaking around watching us this whole time. That is creepy. An unlatched gate you did not open. I doubt interacting with him would, like, cause this to happen. But now I feel like I really want to go check the gates. Oh, I also got Tomb set up. So that if we get the armory and I can get that thing again, we can light the candles there. So you showed the tomb. You showed the Grim Reaper statue specifically. It makes me really want to go down there again and do that. Thank you, sir. It was very interesting. I actually really love every time we get the Rumpus Room now. Not that I didn't before, but I have no gems. Okay, I may have dead-ended myself, unfortunately. Also, gold is supposed to be spread for every dead end, but I don't have a single shop that could benefit. I can't freeze my stuff. It's very unfortunate. You two can be lit. You maybe, but you don't have the same stand as those two. That's why I don't really know for sure. I'm gonna look down here again, though, just to be safe. Okay, this is the letter from Uncle. Yeah, see, these feel like normal. Okay, there are 4 candles I can light here. I don't have the item though. I didn't get it. So. Oh, it stays open. Right, of course we're outside. What is this anyway? Oh, it's a candle rack. Okay, so I don't have to do the puzzle again. Man, look at all this money. If only I could do anything about it. 60 more gold. Or normal. Anything to light up in here? Not really. See, then we got part of this map down here, but I don't think that there's anything... No. Are you kidding me? I thought it was this hand I was interacting with. Are you kidding me? I could have done that the whole time. Oh my god, there you are. I can, for sure, take the foundation whenever I want across the ledge, spin the thing, and get over here. So by moving this, I have full access to both sides, and we don't need the pump room anymore. I don't think. What the? Wait. Oh my god. How many upgrade discs have I wasted? I forgot you have to use them. You have to use them. You can't. They go away at the end of the day. Oh. Where else was that? Wait, hold on. You can't actually do anything from this side. I'm a little upset. Oh, and you're filled with water. Because I don't remember where I didn't use upgrade discs. How could I do this? Ooh, nursery upgrade. Okay, change it to 8 every time I draft a bedroom. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set it to 20. No. There's no way I ever walk in here with less than 10 steps. When you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. That's weird. I like the idea of that, but I'm gonna go with this. Just more steps is... Actually, more gems. It's just I would never really go back to a nursery. And I lose the 5 steps thing. Yeah. Keep this. Okay, I can't do another one, unfortunately. Well, I've dead-ended myself, like usual. No keys or anything, but we get to see the Mechanarium at least. Which apparently has nothing going on. Quite literally nothing. I'm assuming I'm going to need like a utility, security, workshop, a bunch of stuff to be able to see these side doors, and they're going to lead to something. This one definitely seems like it's going to need some setup. Yeah, unfortunately, both the open doors are locked. Okay. The book I ordered is here. Ooh, and a key. A new clue. Marion Marigold. I am the first one to check this out. Interesting. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. Oh, because I bought it at the bookshop, right. Sundial Publishing, 1988. All he needed was to find a new clue. Wait. This is Top Hat Man. The guy in the Alzar's... Are you following me around? No. All of that happened in the prophecy thingy before we got to the manor, and then it showed us being followed. So whoever it was here before that. Maybe. Route 8. Very detective-like. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. For you were looking for a new clue too. He'd retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all the cases and gone through the piles, and of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, office, pantry. Dead cases, lavatory, dead cases, dead ends, corner pieces. What are the other two? Oh, I need a magnifying glass for that. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner and each of the tombs. Oh, this is keep left. Guess I'm kind of blocking that. Keep left. Okay. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. He looked and he looked under the beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. This is literally that one guy. I don't know. Bon Margle. The guy who is literally in half the checkout cards in the library, like every book that's checked out. He came back and checked it twice. Reviewed all the cases and gone through he retraced his sketches. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was all over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. The chauffeur, huh? That would be Christoph? So tome after tome that the library loaned in the books that he had that he already owned. Yeah. Sitting there checking out books. Draft the Sixes. Uncle Aw. AWE. Lunar renamed Tender Cipher. And for some reason a right arrow, but they said keep left at that one thing. Keep left. Depart. And I know it's a plane, but it looks like it's going right. Route 8. Okay. Right. Left. To Tanner Fork. Left. Right. There are arrows on every page. He changed all the letters and the lines that he'd found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Huh? Changed all the letters and the lines that he found. And he checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. This seems very... Oh. Gates. Ooh. Mary? Like Merry Christmas? You flipped a J around to make the word lore? Equals word, jor equals name. Oh, I have a picture I need to double check because of that. That makes me think of something. You doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Draft the Sixes, shifted... Oh, an anagram. Shifted extras, the fixed... The fixed star. Is there a clue in the fixed star book? Dead end. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. Record. Okay. It's him standing on a 9x5 grid. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. The suspect is minor, the suspect is major. The suspect is a key on the way. I mean, it's pretty clear. He was probably looking for Christoph or Denny, right? What were you here for? Were you here for the Red Guards? Under their thing? But the jewels? Or, God, there's some writing there as well. May, jar on separate. Metro line. Major key, dead end. Seen all the signs. Hold up. There's words on each of these pages that might be helpful. Route. Depart. 8 depart. Keep left. 8 depart 2. Right. There doesn't seem to be anything here. The fact that you have gates and gates makes me think that if we count small gates, I didn't even think about switching the words around. That means that some clues could involve safes, but also counting gates? Not gate. Well, or both. What? Okay, let me go back to this. Route 8. Depart to record each stop. I'm trying to look for like words that like stand out on their own. Nothing here really stands out on its own. Oh, I'm just gonna sit and look at this for a while. There is clearly a big clue here. The problem is, like, I can clearly see it, like, right above me. Oh, I can clearly see, like, text that magnifying glass would help with. So maybe I come back and look at this book, because, I mean, it's here till the end of the run. If I can get a magnifying glass. Oh, I like this. All right. Let me see if I can find one, because there's no head. There's no point beating my head against a wall if zooming in would help. Okay. After dead-ending myself, yeah, I can't get any farther with the pool. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it back here because I have 7 steps left. I had the hovel, so I'm not using gems, obviously. So we're kind of screwed. I didn't find a magnifying glass. I'm gonna have to look through this with what I have, which might lead me to not getting all the information I need. But the signs are very, very clear here. Depart. It does look like it's going right, so I'm going to assume that means right. Right. Keep left. So right, left, left here. right on the lady in the background. The word right is here, so right, left. Oh, I said keep left and it confused me. Right, left, right, or right, left, left, right, right. This one doesn't have one. It has the word record. Right, left, right. Right, left, left, right. Record. Record each stop. Right, left, left, right. Record each stop. What do you mean by like record each stop if you're going to go with that? Also, the last page doesn't have a sign. All of these ones have a sign except for the board, which has, well, it has dead end. But to me, that would be bad unless it's right, left, right, dead end. Record each stop. He retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all the cases, and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident. He retraced his steps, and as it stretched on for miles. Where do you start if you're going to do this? He looked high and low in all of the rooms. He searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Could be saying to go into the tomb to Tanner Fork. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke with the chauffeur, who told him new clues were only found in books. There's multiple things going on here. Hold on. Do I have an observatory right next to me? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 away. I can't get back if I do that. I want to look at the fixed stars, and the fixed stars is in the observatory. I'll check that after, because it has draft the 6s here. Checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. This could be related to a variety of safe combinations. Like he's trying to solve all of the mysteries. And these are all the things. Because like the spine, color of the spines here doesn't seem to matter. But it could in a different room. That kind of sounds like, you know that one puzzle with the vertical lines? Castle... IIOO or whatever. What if I'm supposed to replace them with certain letters? I mean, I don't have the third set, but that could be relating to that. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, which makes me think that, you know, the fact that the picture had Christmas in it has two meanings. One of them, it was a code. He found the diction of each word was sound. What is diction? I should know this. Okay, so choice of words. It basically means choice of words. So he found that the choice of words for each word was sound. Gotcha. Like right and right up there. So there could be some sort of message somewhere that switching the written word to its sound alike would lead to a clue, like gates and gates. Mary and Mary. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. He studied the maps. If his directory was considered a trajectory? And having read this book so many times, it's written so accurately. Okay, we got a map here. You really wish I could see it more clearly, but I don't think that map has anything. It's the station map. Seen all the signs? Question mark. Dead ends. God, there's so much there. I want to read. I'm gonna have to find a magnifying glass, but this is my directory. If he sees the directory as his trajectory, let me look at that line again. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. His directory was considered a trajectory. I was thinking like depart here. And then you go, no, because then that's only right, left. That doesn't really work. Directory is a trajectory. What could you mean by that? Also, I notice corner cases has check marks everywhere except for library. If you take that literally, I mean, what is the library? How is the library different from the Nook as far as like a corner case goes? Corner cases. Parlor, patio, nook, office, pantry. I know it would be here. Parlor, patio. Okay. They both have left and down on their thing. Nook, left and down. Office. What the hell? Sometimes I just can't find anything. Left and down. And then the pantry. Left and down. And then the library. Where's the library? Left and down. So it's not what I'm thinking of. Okay. I was thinking maybe it had like a left and up instead, and that would lead to something. I don't know what it would lead to. This is actually insanity. I feel like you have so much hiding here. Apple, banana, orange. I also feel like I need to read the fixed signs, the fixed stars, to get a clue there. I need a magnifying glass. I need to. I'm going to just reorder this book. I might just like get a library, end the day, and then restart, and then just go for a bunch of items, closets, try to get a magnifying glass. Something like that. Because I don't have enough information yet. I mean, I do. I probably could think of something there. But at the moment... Okay, it's the next room over. Can I... Nope. There you are. 1809. Depending on the number of stars. Look, helps base. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, where's 6? Why does 6 not have a thing? 6, 13, 14, and then you go straight to 20 after 15? I don't feel like anything on the separate pages has any meaning. Outside of the obvious one. I don't feel like anything on this page leads to anything. Bird and Sons Publishing. Yeah, I don't think... Why was he switching around the letters? I don't know. I'm gonna have to redo this. Try to find a magnifying glass. Hold up. We're getting sidetracked. There's a gallery. There's a gallery. Oh wait, this is the guy that was the game is dedicated to. Christopher Manson. Acrylic and oil on canvas. Collection of Mount Holly. Okay, that's a lot of red. P is red? Everything else is like a red natural thing. Funny that you have stop signs in here. Oh, wait. It's like a mirror. It's like cut down the middle, but this side has a P and this side doesn't. Kind of. This doesn't look like an S, which is weird. Yeah, the curve is really weird here. Like it's a 2, not an S. Pot 2? Okay, this is another puzzle room that we've never seen before. There are a bunch of empty... Oh, is it like Hangman? The K is skinny. We got some handcuffs there. A shooting star? That's an interesting one. Ooh, I'll look at you in a minute. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, and avarice. Shark. And the infinity symbol. Actual objective. Let's say very. A bunch of eyeballs. Huh. Oh. Okay. These glass cases. Do the glass cases only, like, lift? If I solve this? What is this? What is the puzzle? Like, I get what I'm looking at here, but, like, what would I try to spell? You have an R. I do not have another R. Either that or these are entirely there. No. I was going to put mirror because clearly this is... Normally you'd think mirrored, but I don't know about this. You actually have enough letters for it. Weird that you can almost spell mirror, but you can't. Mirror. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Is there an I right here? Damn, no I. I was gonna say, what if you just flip the W and then no, you can't flip everything. Then for you, 5. I mean, normally you'd think you just put in thick, but obviously that's not going to work. That's... Oh, it's called... Wait, do you all have a title? Oh, I'm putting the title on there. I just don't know what we're trying to address here. Like, are we looking for the mirrored version of, like, that one? We're naming the painting... But it has to be very specific. Uh-oh. Gallery's gonna be a pain. The only problem is we haven't seen everything, and I don't know if we have the information that would lead to solving that. But then again, this is a puzzle. Is it gonna change every time? No, it's not. It's literally on the portrait background. You can see the infinity symbol. You can see the thick text. Okay, this is a legit puzzle that doesn't change. It's not like the billiard room or the parlor then. Roses, apple, the giant pea, wagon. I doubt you could spell yeah. Okay, why are you... The hand keeps changing. You're looking for the thing that's off in the photo? Because... Yeah, they're not giving me enough letters. Find the difference? The letter P. I can't spell that out. I might have to come back to this room. Maybe the magnifying glass is also going to help give a hint towards this. Because at the moment... I don't know. I feel like you put a blank piece of paper in front of me and said, all right, solve it. But I don't know what I'm solving. There's nothing on the paper. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's locked. That means I am done with this day anyway. I've done it. The stars have aligned. I found a magnifying glass in the tool shed in the beginning and ordered the book the day before. Oh. Right. I feel like I'm going to see this name a few times popping up here. Okay, we can actually zoom in now. Not that I think anything on this page in particular is going to be that helpful. Route 8 is interesting, though. Okay, this page. Suspect list. Oh, you just have it written twice. Christoph Clark. Oh, that's his last name. Bowley, 16. Charles Riskel, age 12. That you have a lot of young suspects. Sandra Dillon, Frond Mayford, Richard Scott, Rose Bali. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Yep, and then you, I'm curious enough about. I'm going to be taking pictures of every magnified thing here. Dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. Gotcha. Okay, anything else on here I want to look at? Like this little thing? That's nothing. Or... obviously you. Okay, on this page... keep left. Down here. Inner fork. I don't really think there's anything on this page as well. What is going on with this picture, though? Interesting. Okay. This page is probably empty. Okay, I can get a good shot of all those. This is unnecessary, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Shifted, extra, the fixed. Yeah, I think these are fake books. This is literally just telling me drafted the 6s equals the fixed stars. So I need to anagram all of these to find the clues. Because, right, he checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. I don't recognize any names that would come up here, but I'm guarantee I'm wrong. We also know he checked out the history book. Lunar Renamed. That's not the name of the book. What is the name of that book? I think I got to go back in my footage and actually get a list of the books we have on hand, because there's history, there's the pump room, which I highly doubt any of these would make sense. Tender cipher. I'll check that in a minute. Let's keep going with this. That's definitely what I have to do, though. I don't know what it's going to mean, but... he's got a hammer. There's a vase. The record room. Okay. Nothing so far. Got 4 colored books, but the green one is the one he's got open currently. Like, that one's the one where he's finding his clues. Lunar Renamed. If I can un-anagram that, maybe that is the one. Okay, and this one should have a lot. Oh, let's start with you. I can't really read the top there. Assume page count starts on title pages. Okay. Ooh. Red, green, violet, blue. Page A, word X. Page C, word A. Why? Page Z, word X. Page B, word Y. What? Oh. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna mark that as well. Dead end, major key. Seen all the signs. This is the Aries Metro line. God, I wish I could like unzoom a little bit with the magnifying glass, but does that say stops? I guess I'll take it right in the middle there. That's just a bird. Picture those two. And two people dancing. Let's see. Oh, right. There is more here. There is a sign. There is a sign. How did I not see you? On the way. Okay. Wait. I didn't even notice that sign before. Oh, so it's saying... I bet Route 8 is like the meaning of the start. That's where you depart from. Whatever Route 8 is. Depart left to right, or no. Depart left to Fork. Depart left to Tanner Fork. Right, dead end, record each stop on the way. Do I take all of these as the exact text for this? Route 8. Route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork. Or just to Fork, basically. Tanner Fork sounds like a fake thing in general. Right, as in like right down. Right dead end. Record each stop on the way. That could make sense. I just don't understand where Route 8 would be if that's the case. Please don't tell me it's that. Hey, where are you? Who are you? What are you? Oh, it's probably the trophy room, actually. I'm missing two things. See, and there's a major and minor key in the music room. There's no reason to write that, except for being punny. I don't think you'd start in a whatever you call it, drafted room. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense because I'm choosing these rooms. Depart, keep left. I mean, the only way... This could mean depart the house. Keep left until the fork. Then go right. And then you'll hit a dead end. Record each stop on the way. How many steps do I have? 53? Let me see if I can connect back to the entrance hall. Okay. Depart. Keep left. Technically, that's not a fork. Keep left. You mean like straight up keep left? Is there something going on here? Here is a fork. The Tanner fork. Right. Keep going until dead end. Which is technically the Gemstone Cavern? No. Go to the dead end and record each stop along the way. What do you mean by record each stop? I don't think that what I thought makes any sense. Especially depending on if you've opened the Gemstone Cavern or not, but I think this was a good theory to try out. Is there a fork over here? Am I supposed to go through here? There's a fork this way, too. Depart. Eh? Keep left. To Tanner Fork. Wait. Doesn't it take a right at Tanner Fork? Yeah, the old woman's holding a right sign. Dead end. Ooh! I mean, technically, and without the garage. Record each stop along the way. I stopped at the dead end. I stopped at this log here, because it's a fork. I stopped at the gate where I started. And that's about it. Reviewed all his case. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to do. Right. These. Maybe they'll tell me the start? Because he's like walking. Like walking with that book open. But then he's also sitting here. So it's like... Huh? And also the directory as a trajectory? That makes me think that maybe I do have to be in here. What were you trying to find? I need a new clue. Myself here. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say, as he would wander through. Yeah, I'm starting to feel ya. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If I knew what was a clue, I would know what to do. This one is interesting, though. Red, green, violet, blue. And you have major key, dead end. At the end is C. What is that? X to Y? Like, what do you mean? The way. The way. We have library circled. I don't know what this word is. Okay, I have to find all these books. And then we're looking for a word on a specific page that's probably bolded. Actually, the fixed stars does have a bolded section. I was like, this means nothing. I forgot what it was. Is the observatory nearby? No, I didn't make one. I have a key. I don't have a reroll, though. Observatory. Nope. Well, you will spread keys throughout the house, but I won't be able to... This is 3 keys guaranteed. Just grab it, and then I'll try to see if I can move forward and add an observatory. Because the rest of the books I can't actually get access to right now. Yeah, I could probably go up from there. I can't get access to. So I'm going to sit here and think about these while I check the footage. All right, I got it. That was not super hard, especially after looking at the books. The only hard one was Tender Cipher, and I was sitting there like, none of these books have any of these letters. What? It's the Red Prince. It's the Red Prince. So, we got a new clue, the fixed star, the Red Prince, and Realm and Room. How do I... So I have to get the full Realm and Rune. I'm pretty sure we didn't even buy that, so I'd have to get a bookshop just to check that. But... Zoom. God damn it. Violet, page B, word Y. Now, when you mean word Y, page C, word A. When you say word Y, what do you mean? Do you want me to actually count to Y? Page title. Page title. Violet, page B, word Y. So, assuming the title is the first page. B, word Y. So we have... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Is that how you want me to do it? That could make sense. It would make sense as that it would make sense as the third word if this is the order. Blue, page Z, word X. See, the problem is there's not that many words on the back of the fixed star. Shit. I have screwed myself over. Oh, that's unfortunate. I did take a picture of everything, so that should be fine. But we're going to have to look into the Red Prince, the fixed star, and find a word. Find the word. And assume that the count is what we're looking for. It worked there, but like the fixed star, I'm pretty sure the very last page of it is the last star sign. Nothing else. Unless the back of the book is only available from the library, in which case I'd have to order all of them one at a time. This might take a while. Aha. Immediately got the nursery. Thank God this is common. I do need to look... Oh yeah, I accidentally Took a picture of that. Okay, right here. Red. Red is first page. We assume the title page is A. So well, that doesn't work. Yeah, my thought's immediately broken here. If you assume the title page is A, then I'm looking for word X on this page. That's not how word X works then. I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, no, get out of here. Huh. Green, violet, blue. Assume page count on title pages. It might be the second page, in which case we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wait, 24. We're looking for X. Stone? Or would you count the words on this page and start like that? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just subtract 6. Well, that would just be A. Or and. I'm going to write that down anyway. I don't know if it could be and. There's no reason to say page A and then word X on page A. But you're saying that the title count or title page is the start. So stone is the only word. Because red is the first word. So stone blank to blank. That's... You couldn't do and. You don't start a sentence with and. You never do that. Okay, well, I'm going to see about trying to get an observatory to see if the fixed stars final page is there, but I don't know about that one. We have an observatory. Okay. I just feel like I'm wholly misunderstanding this. I don't see how half of this stuff connects. You're the blue book. Page Z, word X. This is the part that confuses me. The fact that it starts with X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And then it says assume page count starts on title pages. But if you're starting with X, Y, Z, am I doing this all wrong? I thought for sure it'd be just the bold letters, but it doesn't look like it. Cause like page X, there aren't even enough, counting doesn't really work there. So what correlates with, what correlates a page to X? This applies to the words on the page, I think. That's just for the counting. For the actual page, though, I feel like I have to go back and read it, but I can't, which is the problem. We also have all this. Didn't I take a picture of some suspect list too? Oh, it was probably before this. There it is. You can try figuring this one out. Suspect list. Christoph. You also have their ages. Christoph we know about. I don't know any of these other people at all. Christoph was fired, right? Hold on. Okay. There are 3 additional admins that were deleted. Do you have last one? Yeah, Armor for now. Oh, right. Boop. I just want to look at them again, because, Denny? What is his admin logs? User database. Denny Ravane, and we know about Hartley here, but there are 3 additional delisted ones, which means they're probably from people who were fired that had access. Like, oh, do I have to... If I delete one, it should show up. Is there anything I that one's pretty clear. They've actually solved this one as well, so I don't need that. There we go. His last name is Clark, so C. How do I... Okay. And 8. Come on, please be a thing. Admin not found. Clark Christoph. So he didn't have any access to this stuff. Gotcha. You know what? Let's just go through the list. R-I-S-C Charles. I would assume that these people were all actually here. Admin not found. Simply because the detective was here, going through clues to try to find them. Nope. But that guy's 12 years old, though. He he probably didn't have admin access. What about... Oh, God, I can't read the top one. Wait. Are your names backwards? Are you doing last name, first name? Have they been calling him Christoph? No. Charles Driscoll sounds like a first name, last name. Richard Scott, those are 2 first names. What? Sandra Dillon, 2 first names. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? No, that one. Not that one. So, Christoph. C. So that doesn't work either. I don't know. The fact that they're using 2 first names on everyone's name is just throwing me off. Richard Scott. It's probably first name, last name, let's be honest. Frond Mayford. You would sound like someone who could have had access. May F. Nay F. Nope. I just can't read the 50-year-old's name. That's the biggest problem here. I guess Dill S. Well, we're committing this way now. Admin not found. Damn. What if I put in Sinclair? Never even thought to try this. I don't know why. Admin not found. Damn. He's not on the network anymore. I guess he's dead. Wait, Mom. Mom's new name. I think it's Jean. Jean Pillow Ribbon. Ribbon. It's Ribbon. Ooh. Oh my God, she's got full access too. What? Oh, that's for that stuff. So she was here under her false name. 100%. You have your own admin logs? Of course you do. Oh, wait, no. No, you don't. Oh, right. No, these are just all the admin logs. This is Moore. All right, Gene and I successfully logged in. Moore, as soon as you've got the network address from Manning, you can begin those file transfers now. We need them ASAP. This is in 87. This is a year after she was... Or wait, no. How many years? I don't remember the date, but after she disappeared, for sure. Hey, what'd you say about Philip? Should be done by the time you and Philip moved out of the shelter. Okay, so Mom was in the shelter. His admin key tripped me up for obvious reasons. I'll be wiping these logs regardless. Wait a minute. This is new. This is never mind. I'm trying to go back to find the start date. Oh God. Oh God. All right, let me just restart like that. This is new. This one is just generic. All remaining computer terminals on the state are connected. I've asked the Baron to come up with a name. Blackbridge. Regular maintenance. Recording. With P. Who's P Withers? Gene and I are successfully logged on now. Admin logs can only be accessed via the Blackbridge terminal, so I advise use this for sensitive messages and suspend electronic mail moving forward. And then, yeah, this. Data packet transfer from Firestrom or Raja. Ooh. We have finished moving and made ourselves at home. Be advised that 2 additional crates are expected to arrive within the next 3 days. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages. I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. She's too smart. Okay, so when you log in as him, as Randolph, you get the fake manufactured messages, but when you log in as her, you get the real one. Yeah, we can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid. In that case, I better get to writing. Our visitor last week has given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. You started writing a new clue, and you're talking about the detective, I assume? As requested yesterday, a new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. More. I remember that message. I'd say it's about time to scrub these logs. The 4 of us are ready to go dark. Randolph, I've left the final manuscript in the safe house. Please look after the other children. Should our paths not cross again, we will embrace each other in soot and ash. What the... Do not look within, do not look back, for we are with you and there is nothing behind you. May the black shores guide you both. They delisted in the user database. Effective immediately, all electronic mail has been restricted. Temporary access to the mainframe in Grotto has been restored for maintenance. Damn. Yeah, she must have archive access. This is not what I meant to do, but holy. RTA is down while we work on a solution. Reported terminal connection failures. And you've added keys and deleted them. Okay. Wow. Who's the other guy? With P? Okay, network settings, electronic mail. We can't check theirs, obviously, but that's set to 1 month. So I can only really look at admin logs there. I have to try with P. Man, I can't believe that vault, the vault key ended up coming in way more clutch than I thought. Oh, there we go. With P. Do you have different admin logs? Okay, they have obviously they both just have admin archive access. They had nothing new there, obviously. I don't know if this terminal actually would help with anything then, knowing that. I mean, that information was good, and I'm definitely going to keep it in mind, but all we learned is that Mom has been in communication here, and they wanted to set up a fake account to throw people off the trail. And they got me. And they got the detective too, apparently. I also feel like I'm supposed to be looking in these rooms and seeing what's different between the library and office, nook, patio, etc. I don't know about the dead cases, but there's nothing going on in them, usually. Like, there's not much to looking in a closet or laboratory, bathroom, or the furnace. They're very tiny rooms with not much going on. But the corner cases, what do you guys have in common? I don't know. Oh, and the parlor. The parlor isn't checked. Interesting. And I believe this is mostly just for solving the anagram thing, but there's a lot going on right here that I don't think relates to that. I also have no idea how to solve this book. I don't know. It's intimidating looking. It's certainly going to make life difficult. trying to sort through that. Oh shit, there's stuff in here? Oh. Yeah, I mean, H.S. Sinclair. There's really just not much going on in the bathroom. If there's something more I'm missing, I don't know. I'm not super ready to look anything up yet, but that book alone had me feeling a bit overwhelmed, that's for sure. But we haven't looked at all the other books, like Curse of Black Bridge, or is it Water? Black Bridge. I think it might be Black Bridge. Curse of whatever. The history, the Rune and Realm, or Realm and Rune full book. I haven't looked at any of that stuff yet. Okay, I just had the weirdest thing happen. I wasn't even set up for the day. I just woke up and I'm recording another game right now. But while I was doing that, I took a break, played a little blueprints so I could, just maybe farm some observatory stars so that we'd be closer to the 50. We're only at 22, sadly. So I was just trying to farm that, and I made a locksmith, right? And I was like, okay, keys are always a problem. I'm gonna save up and we're gonna get some keys. Then I made a workshop, and I just happened to find a compass. And what was the other thing? A compass and a battery pack. And I didn't even get time. This already happened before I recorded. I'm like, all right, screw it. Apparently, I made a powered magnet, and I wasn't sure what this was going to be. I decided to take a screenshot. You're more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting, which is great. Very, very great in general. And it automatically, magnet, collects things in the room for you. Not gems or items, but this alone is very helpful. And then I dead-ended myself, so I went back to just blow my money for the hell of it. I walked into the room, and all the keys on the wall just went into my inventory. So it basically magneted the whole key set. Apparently not the special key, though. Apparently that's made of something not non-magnetic. I don't know. But it grabbed all of them. And it felt like the stars aligned right there. So that we have 27 keys. I think it's time. It's time to open these. If there's less boxes in this. No matter what, we can open every box here. Oh, this is big, because after this means I can raise the level and get the boat, and that means I can walk out the front gate, take the boat, and go to the torch room, and whenever I want now. And that means I can get behind, so I'd have full access, because I don't really need the reservoir itself to be empty. And if the fountain is drained, I have a lot more access to this whole place. And we can actually, get back and forth. Not that there's really too much to explore here, but there clearly is. I don't know what you are, but someday. And then we have the red door, which I have clues about that I will explain later, after. And then also the place with the lever, apparently that's called the sanctum. So they were talking about a sanctum key here, which is interesting. Actually, this might... Oh. This box contains 3 allowance tokens. Clearly, thank you. Allowance tokens are 2... What is my allowance right now? I have 18 gold per day. Oh my god. I really want to farm. I know I have to go to the lab and set up the experiments and do that if I want to, truly farm it, but... I'd love to start with like 50 every day. Only one box has the reservoir. In the reservoir has a prize. Well, that's got to be a lie. I mean, green memos are lies according to that one over there. But the memo that says they're lies is also green. So is that lying? You know, that's strange. But that had a prize. So... unless that's the only prize. It is a lot of money. Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. In the water, huh? The box containing allowance tokens is marked by squigglies. What do you have? Oh, no. You had the allowance tokens. Oh, you were a son. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. That is blue. All green memos found in boxes in the water are true. Okay, that could be legit, but you're also red, so you're lying. Green memos and blue boxes are true. I hope there's... I mean, normally there'd probably be a puzzle to this because you don't have limited keys. So you'd want to pay attention maybe to this, but we're just kind of brute forcing this. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. You're red, so I guess there is only one prize, technically. The sanctum key is in a white box. Damn it, so it's not in a white box. It's not in a black box either. Shit. It's in a red box. Green memos in white boxes are lies. I'm not gonna think about that one. Pink boxes marked by a sun always contain blue memos. You're also blue. Oh. So that means it's telling the truth. Oh, there it is. Sanctum key. This box contained a sanctum key. It sure did. Is that an inventory thing? Wait, we found it outside the house, and things outside of the house stay with you after. Yeah. Because I remember watching a video back, and I grabbed the microchip, and I went into the house and ended the day, and I still had it in my inventory after. So if you grab it from outside, it's not going to go away. I believe. I also wrote down where the upgrade discs I missed are. Oh. The box containing allowance tokens is white. Wait, that's true. Green memos and blue boxes are telling the truth? All boxes with sun contain memos that are true. Yep. Didn't I say it was going to be that box just because it was alone? Prize is in the box marked squigglies. It sure wasn't. Pink boxes do not contain prize. Any prize. All right. Oh, there's one hidden back here. A box in the water contains 3 allowance tokens. Wait, you're red. You're supposed to be lying. That is a true red memo. And that's a rarity. Okay. Well, we've opened every box. It only took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. And then, what did I have? 27? Did I have 27? Okay, well, it didn't take that many. There's a lot of boxes down there. We've never had a magnifying glass on this. Hmm. I love how you can hear like bongo drums, like someone's doing a ritual nearby or something. Okay, no secrets. Oh. Okay. Buried floor plan. Okay. Well, I know... I don't have a shovel on me. Oh, damn. I did not even see that. It's quite visible. The 10 is not visible at all. How the hell would you spot the 10? The 10 isn't visible at all, but you can kind of see that 10 text up here when you're not hovered. Damn. I think that's all of it. There's also the other thing. Is it this one or that one? One of them raises everything up. I don't know why it does that, but the fact that it does that's gotta mean something. There's no way that's not a puzzle. The problem is when I raise everything up, I can't move. But I didn't really think about it because, you know, I mean, our main goal at the time was get the switch press. So I'm like, okay, this isn't progressing me forward. I'm out. So I don't think I can actually get to the sanctum. Oh God, why did I move that back? I don't think I can actually get there right now because I'm pretty sure we have the key. We have the key. I don't know what I'd even use it on, though. I would say the red door, but there's also the box next to it, which I have to explain there. Okay, wait. Let me think here. So if I came here from... I flipped you around, you would be where the minecart entrance is. It means I would flip that, and then flip that. Because this is the only switch that raises and lowers. Therefore, this bottom portion you could use to walk elsewhere, but you couldn't get up. But you could walk along this if it lined up like that. Okay. Yeah, because if I shifted this over, like, basically 180 from here, you would line up, so you would go there. And that means 2 over from there, you would be pointing at that one. Okay. So I'd have to get over to that one? No. No. That one. I'll think about it later. But that is 100% a puzzle. Okay. That's all I can do for now. We got the sanctum key, which is great. We learned about the shovel thingy over here. I do want to explain before I go back to recording another game and come back to this later. I watched... Okay. After getting to room 46, I'm like, I'm probably safe to watch the beginning of someone's Let's Play, right? Probably safe. Went to watch them. I actually probably still have the notes, so it's... Let me get to the notes. Okay, I happen to have the 2 that were pointed out in the video. They were very observant because they were new and they didn't know what they were looking for, so they thought everything was a puzzle. Little indigestion, if you're wondering who I watched. I watched, like, a few of his episodes because I thought it was safe. I thought there's no way he would solve something that I hadn't already solved. Not that he solved anything, but he brought stuff up that pointed out to me. I'm pretty sure it's the corner case thing from the new clue book. He was looking at this. Everything's capitalized. And the first thing he pointed out was, why is part of it lowercase? What is this? Is this a puzzle? You know? And when he said that, at first I didn't really think anything of it. But then he said the word bridge. And I was like, okay. Bridge is lowercase. Everything else is capitalized. But before he did that one, he started with this one. And I have this one still. This one also, everything's capitalized. And he pointed out that one thing was lowercase, which I'm blocking with the magnifying glass, but it's beside. And it didn't sound like, you know, anything at first, but when he said beside and bridge, I realized there's a code going on, and these two rooms are on the corner case. So I think we need to look at all the notes in the corner case rooms, and there's going to be a message. I would assume based on that. And I can't believe I found that watching someone's episode 1 of their Let's Play. After that, I decided not to watch them anymore because I'm like, clearly you cannot watch other people play this game until you're 100% done with it, because even the littlest thing, they might discover that you haven't, you don't know, you know. So that was weird. But before I stopped watching, I also saw the boiler room. And in the boiler room, they pointed out there was let me just go back. In the boiler room, they pointed out that there was a box, and then it went to nothing, a red box. And I think that opens the red door. We just have to point it at it. I think this is this is some sort of, steam line to boiler and a remote power box. This basically immediately connected it because I thought about this box and the fact that there's a red power thingy, and in the boiler room, there is a red version of that, and it says steam line to boiler. I think we have to connect one of them to this box, and on that run, go down to the red door, and it should be open. So, that is on my to-do list as well. But yeah, I'm going to fully, anytime, anything, I'm probably going to be looking stuff up pretty soon here. But that one was directly from a Let's Play, and it's kind of interesting that someone who didn't even know what they were looking for was able to point that out and get my head going for it. So I'm very excited to do that. But our list is getting very long now. So I may have dead-ended myself, but I have a shovel, which is good. We can actually do that. And I made a lot of the corner case rooms, I believe. Office, pantry, I think parlor was on there. I did not make a patio, sadly. Nook. So we got that. I'm going to go through my notes, and then we're going to check those notes. So, as for what has been updated, I forgot to write that down earlier. Get to room 46 again. I'm wondering if it triggers a cutscene or we can actually go in, because I never really thought about it, and I'm like, we did our goal, we're done. No, there's gotta be something in there. So we need to get to room 46 again. All of the rooms I need to make, and make for actual progression reasons. Like Solarium has the little box puzzle. Gallery room we've been in technically, but we did not solve the puzzle, that's for sure. Trophy room we've never made. A secret garden we've never made. Freezer. I want to try the torch on the inner cooler. So that is another thing. Tomb. We have to light torches in there. We saw 2 stands like the other ones we've been able to light. I do not have a torch right now. So yeah, that's out. Mechanarium. Plus make more doors. We've only made a Mechanarium with 1 door. But it does say that for every mechanical room in your house, it adds a door. So I'm wondering if we make a ton of mechanical rooms, do we get some secret doors? Is there, kind of like the Great Hall? Chamber of Mirrors, we've never hit the button in the center. That is on the list for sure. Create remaining in Drafting Studio I don't know if it's ever going to run out, but at the moment, like, we're still getting 3 every time I go in there, so we'll see. But the vestibule's on there, and I don't remember the other one. Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Oh, no, it's the kennel. The kennel was also on there. Safe puzzles, we need clues. I did get one hint on this that I didn't even ask for, but apparently the clues are mostly in the room, and they don't always have to do with... Well, they always have to do with dates, but they don't always have to do with just looking for a date or something. Like, I've been apparently misled by the fact that I put in Christmas in the boudoir, and that makes me think I'm looking for just a date, but apparently the puzzles can be more complex than that, so I don't know. The only other clue we have from the puzzle mystery is counting, but I don't know what I'd be counting or how that relates to a date, so we'll look more into that later. I'm still curious where other safes are. Make all classrooms. We're at grade 3 right now. I have to restart every time and make more and more classrooms to get it. I think we just got to get lucky. We'll get it eventually. Use the shovel in the basement. We just got that. I'm about to do that. Drain the fountain for torch room and boat access. The key for Her Ladyship's diary. That's been locked. I actually forgot about it until I rewatched the episode, so that is on the list. Find the remaining microchips. No clue. Order all the books. These are the books we still have to read. And for the new clue, we have multiple things here. Revised signs tittered off of memory. Oh, right. I did this with the game not open. I have to double check this because I just kind of wrote it back down and I didn't really look at it. Yeah, let me revise that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through my video to actually do that. The only thing I found is I put along the way instead of on the way, but I don't know if this is the correct order, but it's fine. In the nook, the note said beside, and in lowercase, and in the pantry it said bridge. We've got to look at the patio, parlor, office, and library to see if there's a clue there. We also have the books, which I have no idea what this means. I'm trying, but it's not working. I'll be honest. The signs, I don't know where you want me to depart from. That one's still a little confusing, but we'll figure it out eventually. Red door, as I pointed out, the red box in the boiler room I found in another Let's Play. So I definitely want to connect that at some point. And this is one thing I noticed while editing. The pump system book, when we checked it out, I made a note. Obviously, I take a picture of every checkout card. And this was before we knew who Jean Ribbon and Paul Withers were. And we know that well, actually, we know the dates now from their admin logs. I have to look at them. But they were using the pump system actively, back to back, a few days apart. So, clearly, whatever they were doing down there, whatever they were doing, they were trying to get down there and change the reservoir level. That's what I fully believe. So, something involving that for relating to following up on them, whether it's the red door or hitting the antechamber switch, which I don't know why. I mean, maybe, but yeah, they were using the pump system back to back. So didn't notice till repeat visits that I can click on all constellations. I don't know if I actually pointed it out in an episode, but I noticed that and forgot to explain it because I've been just picking and choosing. You can click all of them. And the upgrade discs I missed, I have to go back for. This one's gonna suck. Passwords doesn't have anything new. I cleaned up the confirmed mysteries. Wait, is there anything in there? No. But we'll be updating that soon. This one, oh, we're right in front of the office, actually. I'm very curious about this, because the word March is in here, and that is a date. Security doors, unlock, profit. Still don't know about this. I don't know why. I should probably delete this one, but it's under potential, so it's not really a big deal. I don't think this is important at all, either. Yep, lighter, and the workshop stones, there's got to be a purpose to this, but I couldn't tell you at all what that's supposed to be. We still can't access a door in the precipice. So that is every note updated. I wanted to go over that really quickly. But yeah. So, first of all, the office was on a corner case. You, I'm assuming, are related to the puzzle. And after learning that all the information should be in the room, the word March being in here would mean that March is part of the code. West. West is lowercase. Okay. It's west. Okay, that is written down. As for this... March of the Count. Fall of the Lord. These are the ones that stand out the most because there are multiple. This is Herbert, though. Herbert's a baron. You're a queen. I don't know if you're a lord, a major, or a count. Same with you. But the foyer would tell us which one's which. And you're another different person. You look like a lord. What episode did I get the foyer? I don't have a foyer, right? What episode did I get the foyer? Because they had all the busts and they had the title of everyone in them. I believe those are there to tell you what title they have. And then maybe it's just counting. Let me see if I can find it. Wow. I am so thankful for the fact that we have a room directory that goes all the way back so I could see the first time I used foyer. And then I put titles in here. Well, up to beating the game. At this point, the chapters don't include days because it's out of hand now. But yeah, I'm able to keep track. So, somewhere in here. Okay. Do I just sit and talk? Okay. Give me a moment. You, Baron, Edwin Sinclair. I didn't look at the title there. Count. This is the count. Okay. Sorry. The funny thing is I'm doing this in the mid, like I have to go back and record the other games that are way farther behind. So I'm just trying to, I have to get this day over with and go back to that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. 4. This would be March. Okay. Did I miss 1, 2, 3? What the hell is that? It's like a golden pyramid up top. Do you not count because you are the designate? This could be telling you, okay, the safe is above or below this bust, so this one doesn't count. 3? Hey! Okay. This changes things for sure. Okay. 8. Or infinity. Probably 8. If the information's always in the room, then what about the drafting studio one? The study, we haven't really looked around, but there's the chess piece with the D8, which could have some meaning translated. There is a month in the drafting studio, November, and there are a bunch of apples, which I actually counted, and I believe they were incorrect. But I believe there's gates in that picture, too. That might be on the list as well. Oh, March 3rd. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, one final red letter. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you'd expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of other letters. Oh. Okay. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. Ooh, they were blackmailing Simon? Or they were blackmailing Herbert, threatening Simon? If we gave any impression that we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in a very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Okay, little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. You want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought, this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous. X. Ooh. Okay. This all has to get... I mean, I can check it whenever, but still. Not that I sense any... This is just world building again. Learning more about what led to certain things. Who did it? Who's the one blackmailing? Who's X? Oh, I guess that's the new question. Shit. Who's X? Where's Mom? Those are the big ones. Okay, let's check the parlor here quick. Here. This is on the second. You have all capital. Nothing here has been lowercased. Do you have a capital only here? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Notepad. Parlor and library are the only ones that didn't have check marks. The other ones had check marks. So maybe, yeah. Maybe the code isn't on these two, and I have to look for the patio to get the other word. Okay. What does it say right now? Beside West Bridge. You know what? I'm not even going to think about it. We're going to get the first word on this one because I have no... Beside West Bridge. Okay. So, that is done. Okay, now we know we just really need the patio. What text was in the patio? I mean, I could just check my video. That would save a lot of time. Patio I found on day 4. There it is. All right, do I look at the note right away? I do. Buried below. Okay, buried is the lowercase here. Well, that was easy. You know what? If we've already found rooms, then why am I not doing this more often to find info? It's way better than, like, waiting for it to draw again. Ooh, wait a minute. Buried... Is this just the shovel day? What's going on here? I got the shovel. I got the shovel for that 10 that we found on the map. That was the whole point. And it just happens to... Buried beside West Bridge. That one? The other one's just a wooden plank. I doubt it's... Beside West Bridge. Oh! There it is. Woo! Buried in an old jar. Oh my god. Does that mean a new clue has microchip clues? Ooh. I am putting this in. I don't want to put it in the sun. As soon as I read about where to light all the torches and we went over here, I've been... Actually, I have to probably put you in first. I've been dreading the fact that I had to look that one up. Oh, it's the big one. Because there's no way that we're not supposed to be presented that information. And that one was way too hidden. And I feel bad. I feel bad about that one because I know I'm going to solve a puzzle that's going to tell me to do that. And I'm going to just regret the fact that I'm like, all right, what can I light with a torch? Like, you can't even look that stuff up. Okay, I'm going to take you back. Okay, let's put that in. I can... I mean, this is still, I don't know. I don't know about the last one, but now I'm starting to think it's one of these. It's probably the books thing. Figure out the suspect is so vague, I have no idea. Like, what's that gonna do? Where do we... What? I know there's a list of suspects, but, like, what would knowing their name do? Do we put it in somewhere? I don't know. That's what I thought with the admin terminal over here, but I have no idea. And the other thing... Oh, yeah, we got you. Oh, and then I guess the corner case is done. Bam. All right. So, on the map, it was somewhere around here. Okay, you look like you changed for a minute. Right? Where exactly was it on the map? Let Let me pull that back up. Okay, so it's right at the corner, like right here. Is it up top? Is it behind here? I have the shovel on, okay. Is it in the middle of the room? Is it obvious? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's like right on the corner here. Lost and found. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose one random inventory item, but gain 2 rare items. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, of course add it. That was the buried floor. That's kind of funny. Buried floor plan was lost and found. Awesome. Well, that actually turned out. Now we have another room to add to the list. Not that this might be the most beneficial red room. What happens if you have no items, though? Then are you just good? You can enter the room freely? Kind of seems like it. Huh. All right.